Yes, it has to be, Amy. I was meant to find out. And all the things I've been wondering about suddenly fell into place that night at the hospital. When I heard you begging Ruth to be with him, that's when I knew, Amy. It was like I had been given the greatest gift in the world.
But you haven't been given anything, Nick. This changes nothing.
Changes my whole life.
How? You can't change anything.
Oh, Amy, I know I can't make it up to you. I'd give anything in the world if I could do that. That night in the hospital, standing outside the emergency room, when I first knew who Phil Brent really was, it suddenly came to me in a flash what you must have gone through for 19 years. Never being able to claim him, always having to stand by and play the aunt instead. Amy, I know. And all I can do is to say I'm sorry.
I don't want you to do anything except be quiet.
Amy, I'm trying to tell you how sorry I am that I ran out on you years ago. How glad I am I came back.
Why?
Now, for a guy like me, with no more roots in his life than a tumbleweed, to find out suddenly that you've got a wonderful son.
He isn't your son.
You know, it's funny. Me, Nick Davis, I always said I didn't want to be tied down with a wife and a kid. And now I'm so proud I want to shout it from the rooftops.
Nick, you can't even breathe a word of this. Philip must never know the truth. Now, you have got to promise me this is our secret. Nick! Do you hear me?
Oh, I hear you, Amy. It's an awfully hard promise to make. Hadn't you better answer your doorbell? We'll talk about this later. Some great ideas about the ball. I just thought I'd drop by and discuss them with her.
Oh, well, that is most unusual, especially after Amy's been so adamant about not helping with anything except peace causes. I'm so adamant. We were just about to have some coffee. Would you like to join us? Well, yes, thank you, dear, very much. I'd like that. All right, I'll just get some cups. Amy, do you have a cold, dear? No, why? Well, your eyes seem rather red. Oh, well, it's spring. You know, I've got this allergy to something in the air, I think. Excuse me, I won't be able to... I can't get over how extraordinary it is to find you here like this, Nicky.
Yes. It's a small world, isn't it?
Well, I had no idea that terribly important appointment you had this morning before 11 was here.
Oh, no, it wasn't, actually. I did go to that appointment, but they had to cancel it on me, so just found myself in this neighborhood.
Oh, I see. Well, it certainly is a credit to your powers of persuasion that you were able to lure Amy into helping us. I failed at that completely.
Well, I don't know if I lured her, Mrs. Tyler, but I am very glad that she's decided to help me.
Yes, so am I. That's an extraordinarily good picture of Philip Brent, don't you think?
Yes, it is.
You know, I've never been able to decide just who it is he looks like.
His mother, Ruth, I think.
Well, perhaps. You know, you certainly are becoming quite a figure in this community. I mean, first of all, being a lifesaver to Philip and now drawing Amy out of her shell, I just can't get over it. There are I know the coffee's hot, but I can't guarantee it's being fresh. But of course, if you can wait, I'll make some more. Oh, no, dear, really. I shouldn't interrupt the two of you in your business discussion.
Oh, no. Really, we're just about winding up.
Oh. Well, all right, then. I'd be very, very interested in hearing about these new ideas for the ball that you have, Amy. I'd like to hear about it myself. Ideas? Yes, the ideas that Nicky came over here to discuss with you.
Excuse me, Miss Tyler, did I say the ball? I don't know where my mind is. Actually, it's the youth center that Amy is helping me with, and that's what we were talking about. You know, she is so close to her nephew. She was just telling me some ideas of hers, what she thought the young people here would like.
I see. Well, that's very interesting.
What'd you do that for?
Well, I guess I like tearing things down better than building them.
Is that why you're so against Mr. Davis starting his youth center?
I just think he's crazy.
You don't like him just because he told you off.
Why should I like anybody who's against me?
Erica, Mr. Davis isn't against you. He just doesn't agree with some of the things that you did.
And I'm not going to sit around and be insulted. But that's a fair friend, too.
Philip did not insult you. Now, you tried to break him and Tara up, and he didn't let you get away with it. That's all.
He stood me up for the prom.
Erica, why don't you get off your high horse and come down here with the rest of us?
I don't want to be down anywhere with the rest of you. I want to be special, and I'm going to be.
What you're going to be is miserable. If you keep expecting